Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. I'm glad you could stop by today, be part of the conversation. Welcome. I'm Carey. If you're new here, I'm a matchmaker and a dating coach, and there's lots of conversations about dating and the challenges that go along with that. If you're out there dating in 2022, what year are we in? Well, that's what happens when you're over 50, and that's sort of who this channel was geared towards originally, although I know a lot of you fall into lots of different categories, and that's all good. Today, I wanted to do a quick tip for you. Quick tips, if you're, again, new, are supposed to be, they're supposed to be very brief. They're supposed to be me quickly getting to the point, sharing a bit of information, and then letting you go on your merry way. That's my intention. Sometimes I get a little long-winded. I'm going to try not to do that today. And what I wanted to talk about, probably saw the title. I haven't written the title yet, so I don't know what that is. But what I'm aiming to do here is discuss a comment that was left under my ideas on where to meet men. Somebody left a message that they didn't know if that was appropriate, and I had an answer for him, and also wanted to share something that one of my clients had shared about spending time at the grocery store to meet people. If that's at all interesting, if you are a person who grocery shops, stick around because that's what we're talking about right now. So I had mentioned the grocery store in my list. It's in all of my lists probably of places to meet people of the opposite sex. Definitely probably called Where to Meet Men or More Places to Meet Men. If you haven't seen those episodes, I will link to them up here. But this particular episode had some people commenting, and a gentleman asked me, is that cool? Are women open to being approached in the grocery store? And I decided it was appropriate to share a story about a client I had a while back. This client shared with me that he would go to the grocery store on Saturday with the intention solely of meeting women, getting some phone numbers, acquainting himself with some females he might be interested in dating, and walking away at the end of the day with numerous phone numbers that he could reach out to throughout the next week or so to see if anybody was interested in going on a date with him. Now, the weekend he talked to me, he had gone out the day before or a couple days previously with another guy friend. And I said, as I often do in a welcome meeting with a new client, share with me what you did on Saturday. And he confided that he and a guy friend went to not one, but numerous grocery stores with the intention of meeting women. And I said, what do you do? Do you just pick two of your grocery items for the week at one store, then go to Trader Joe's, and then go to Whole Foods, and then go to whatever market? He said, no, we usually put the food back at the end. I thought that was so funny that they would just go back, walk around again, and return the items that were already in their cart, but not have any groceries for the car, but have some phone numbers. And he said it was a really casual atmosphere. People are talking, and he would just approach women and say, you've got to say whatever feels comfortable to you. It has to be an approach that's in your wheelhouse, that goes with your personality, that you can feel comfortable saying. So I'm not telling you to use his pickup lines to meet women at the grocery store, but I think it was basically honesty is the best policy, leaving out the part that his sole intention for being there was to meet women. And I think he would just introduce himself and say, I saw you. I would have kicked myself if I left without saying hello and introducing myself. I'm so-and-so. I was curious if you were single. And if they said that they were, he said, I'd really be interested in meeting you for coffee one day if you're interested in going out. And they would say, yeah, okay. And probably caught off guard, right? The yes came pretty easily. I never asked him about how often he would call women and they would turn him down, even though they had offered up their telephone number at the grocery store. But he would then meet them, take them out for a drink or take them out for coffee. And he'd say, well, it was great to meet you. I'll give you a call tomorrow or beginning of the week. And he would follow up, not ghosting people. If he asked for the phone number, he said he always reached out. And I thought this was definitely proving the point that this man in the comment section was asking, are women open to being approached in the grocery store? Many are. Is everybody going to offer up their phone number? Probably not. Did it work for him because he was him and he had his great approach that worked for him? Certainly. Could you also have that in your back pocket, ready to pull out if you see somebody attractive at the grocery store? For sure. So figure out how you want to approach women, what you would say, what you think would work for you. Try it out next time you're at Trader Joe's or Jewel or Piggly Wiggly or whatever the grocery stores are by you. Give it a shot, come back, let us know in the comments on this episode if that worked for you, if you were able to connect with some women and get some phone numbers that led to a date. We would love to know. So I hope you'll do that and check back with us. Hope you found it helpful or interesting. If you did, please give the episode a thumbs up. By the way, this little lady here, I'm getting rid of her soon. Mom and I are having a video shoot day, and it's going to be replaced with my mother, hopefully very soon. I'd like to do that this week. So watch for that. Next time you watch an episode, if you don't feel like making it to the end, skip to the end to see if Mom shows up. Appreciate you being here today, and I'll look forward to next time. Until then, have a good one.